Oh dear cousin, what have you gotten yourself into at this point? Hopefully it's nothing ridiculous, but we will see. Alright, cousin. Let's see what you say. But beforehand, I guess we should acquire the rest of the skills. Attributes. Agility. So if that right there is kind of any idea of where you can be at in the game at this current point. I mean, again, we've also 16 levels of this. We binged at the Coin Guard Arena, so that is another big thing for anybody to understand. But at the same time, I feel like if we did this game on the hardest difficulty, we would need to be a much higher level to do what we've done so far. So,
my dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, your excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies. Knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you described fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine. We cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Okay, attack on San Mateus. Is there another one? Attack on Hekmet. Oh, man.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Miel Frictamen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Duncus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the Earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the Earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the Earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Now here's the funny part, is do I tell him what he said or not tell him? I'm not going to tell him.
But it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Okay, so now what? Okay, we gotta save one of the towns. Alright, well, I'm going to save here. And I am going to do both endings. That way I can show you guys both directions. But for the simplicity of playing the game, I think we're going to choose... I think at this point we'll probably choose hikmet. No. Who's helped us the most? This is like the odd part about it. I don't really know who's done the most for us. I mean, San Mateus has made us the most annoyances, but they have been doing it out of their own. We'll do Hikmet. We'll save Hikmet. I don't really like San Mateus that much. They're not really my favorites. So we'll go ahead and save him. So that will mean that we will be fast traveling over to Hikmet. So let's go ahead and just jump onto the travel map, and boom, Hikmet. Although I'm not sure if we'll actually enter the Desarde residence. I'm not sure how this is going to work, as far as it being like the end game and all that good shenanigans. So let's go ahead and just pop out here and meet with Governor Vernon in Hikmet. Okay, so I'm thinking that we will do Governor Vernon. Actually, hold on. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens with the progression of the game. What's up, buddy?
Lord Desarde, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
I am ashamed to once again rely upon your kindness, but our situation is quite desperate, and you have proven such a valuable aid to us in the past.
How might I be of service to you?
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
Surprise,
I'd
surprise.
like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon. I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tir Fredi to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
So is that just because we caught you?
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive?
'Cause you're human.
What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I guess not. I
I've
mean, I
taken
didn't.
care of your problem with the caravans. The merchants should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Ah, your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I mean, no, not at all. I didn't know we were going to
seeing
do
you again.
that much
Farewell,
of
my lord.
dialogue with you. That was kind of more than what I wouldn't even say bargained for, but just more than what I thought we were going to be speaking to him about. I didn't know it was going to turn into, what, 2 quests? Oh, okay. Alright, well. At least the side quest is in the same location as the main quest. Which, yeah, you know, it just kind of is what it is. Alright, guys, so let's get over to Captain Reinhold and figure out what's going on. I didn't realize that it was going to turn into such a long dialogue by any regard, so that is a little bit more unfortunate than I thought, but we didn't even have any conversations about having to go back to him and talk to him about anything that has happened so far, so that's interesting. I'll be intrigued to see what the other ending is at this point, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Ow. They're on a rampage. Oh, this is from the Coin Guard. We noticed this little black aura more than anything else.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay. Oh my god, yeah. This is definitely the Coin Guard. You can see the black stuff coming off of them. I just love how they're sitting there.
To make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually,
Not
that is
really.
why we're here. Governor Buren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
and I hoped that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like
Kinda
all we're
both.
for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Byrne is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
These people.
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
Well, convince her that the attacks will stop.
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and save time. There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you. But perhaps I can still offer my help.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away. I must go. Goodbye.
Okay.
Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Excuse me. My little horse. Alright, well, let's go do this real quick, I guess. I'm assuming that that's just right there. Or at least, fuck, I'm hoping it's right there. Has to be.
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you.
Okay, so how far away is this caravan? It's not that far, actually. Okay, well.
Here! There are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look.
Do what now?
This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking this small path.
Let's follow them.
Well then, come on, let's go.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we sustained. They must all be...
Yeah, I know. You ain't gotta tell me. Motherfuckers do something else. Thank you, Ciara, but we'll be alright. It's only 3 of them.
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
I'm surprised you're surprised.
Still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. It'll take a bit of work, but I should be able to fix that.
Make it quick. I'm afraid that the beasts may not give us a lot of breathing space.
Well, hopefully we won't have to do much. We'll just be able to fucking repair it. Oh, yeah, we can. Cool.
There. It's a makeshift repair, but it should be enough to reach the outpost.
We'd do well to depart now. Dragging this carriage won't be easy.
Let's go. An attack could happen soon.
Well, come on then.
Here you are.
Okay, that was
I
fast.
don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived.
I didn't think that would
With
happen
this
so fast.
ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost.
It wasn't an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay. Alright.
Now, can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danae Exregao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will ya?
You can count on me. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Alright, now that is the main quest, correct?
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency.
Oh, okay.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
That's weird. Whatever. Alright, find the scouts. Alright, well, let's just go do it then, shall we? No point in waiting for it. It's the same way we just went, isn't it? Or... no, we definitely cut this way. Or went that way, excuse me. Alright, well. Ow. Whatever. That guy obviously can be fought by Sora, and I'm apparently getting busted by him. Okay, come on. It is time for us to end all of this. Sad part is, I'm pretty sure we actually haven't been over this way ever in the game. Oh, well. Okay. We actually did deliver the final blow. Yeah, we definitely haven't been over here for this place, but, you know, we'll go ahead and venture around here. Maybe one of those notes is left behind for us to find, which obviously will be a later me problem. Okay. And ta-da. Alright. Yeah, because that was so fucking hard, difficult.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes, a camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts.
They're not.
They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Bye, bitch. Alright. Okay, well, I guess now we're gonna go talk to her and see what she has to say about all this, although we already know what's going on here. It's not really that surprising to me, so we all know what's down here too. Nice group of those little bear wolves. So, yep. Can't even get past them. Oh, wow. Oh no, that's definitely the big guy. I'm sitting there looking at it like, oh, what the fuck? They got a lot more health than what I remember. When, no, and the fact is just me being a little goofy. Okay, let's go. Although getting that next thing in Vigor definitely is helping damage-wise. I mean, we're hitting 900s now on this the regular swing. I'm kind of interested to see what kind of damage we'd be doing if we get to the next level of vigor, although I'm pretty sure that I can justify saying it would probably be near 1,000 damage-wise and probably closer to 15 for the critical swing. But, you know, that's just me guessing, although I'll probably find out.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
We need to find out what's making these beasts so aggressive before they overpower this part of the island.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Yes.
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come! Follow me!
Uh-oh. Come on. These big bastards. I know, Siora, thank you. Ow, I didn't think we would be in his range still with that big-ass tail of his. Okay. I don't got time for that guy. Oh my goodness. You don't do any damage. Really? I'm about to say, swing that big motherfucking axe and stop this dumb shit. Oh my. What is up with this? I'm this high of a level and I'm having this much difficulty? That's surprising and impressive. Kurt's dead already. Holy shit. Well, that would be a reason why we're not actually having a easy fucking time dealing with all of this. Oh, come on. Sit the fuck down. I ain't got time to be poisoned. Cool. Well, I'll take them little fucking odds right there. So what, we have to fight some big guy now, huh? Oh, I'm not worried about that fucking big guy, although I would like to actually heal before we have to fight him. Go ahead, do all that. Hit a 6. Hit a 7. Alright. Oop. Okay. God damn, this guy is actually pretty beefy for what he is. Oh, come on. See, that kind of shit I can't stand. When you're trying to fight these guys, they just like automatically rush you. All these people, I'm still the fucking target. Absolutely not, buddy. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead in 11. Come on, come on, get up. Only got a couple seconds to do this. Yeah. Like I said, only a couple seconds to do it. Ooh, back up, back up, back up. Hit that too, hit that too. Come on. Cool. Oh, come on. See, this is what I mean. There's all these fucking people, and I'm still the one this bastard just focused on. Get the fuck out of here.
What happened to our Nadine?
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
Well,
It looks strange. As if it was sick.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than...
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last. The attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renites, eh? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries. And saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes.
oh my
We
goodness.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awelem seg renaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Very well. We can do that. Alright, let's go. And is a campsite closer to this? Not really. Alright guys, we'll be back once we get back to Hikmet. Alright everybody, we're back in Hikmet, and it's time to go talk to the governor about everything we found and did, pretty much. So let's see what he's got to say.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No.
No. They were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. I've never seen anything like it. It was as if it were drunk, possessed by an unquenchable thirst for blood.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
Yes.
I don't think so. The Guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks. But currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom.
True.
While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Cool.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Alright. Wait a second, so we can do both? We don't have to choose one city or the other? Oh, interesting. Okay. I definitely thought we would have had to choose one city or the other, but I mean, in that case, I guess we'll just get over there and save Hikmet too.